And they will grow in the soil that Mother Nature hates. They will grow between rocks. They'll grow in gravel. They'll grow in Georgia clay. You don't have to water them. They are no muss, no fuss, and they wonderfully spread out to become these beautiful ground covers.
Yes.
I'm on a mission to get rid of mulch.
Yeah, certainly.
Mulch is decorating with death. It's grinding up tree stumps and putting dead wood out where our gardens are. Down south, they don't use a lot of mulch, they use a lot of pine needles, which are highly acidic. It can actually affect the growth of your favorite plants. This can replace mulch if you wish it to.
Yeah, Dan, this is our 18-piece Hens and Chicks Succulent Living Border Collection. It's like a border out of the box. Now, I do a lot of the social media, so I'm constantly seeing what's popular, what people like, what they're planting. And in my opinion, Hens and Chicks is the most popular plant in the garden world right now. Everyone loves them. And we have the ultimate collection of Hens and Chicks with this 18-piece collection.
It answers all the problems that we used to have. 18 pieces for this price is unheard of at $51.12. Shipping and handling, that is included. Now, we have it on Easy Pay as well. I also want to point out, again, only quantities of the season. And just because you hear the name of a plant, like we were just talking about, some of the wisteria and some of the others, it's a different beast when it's brought to you from Roberta's.
Yeah, you know, easy to grow, low maintenance. They're drought tolerant, which means you don't need to go out and water them. You can plant these where the hose doesn't reach. These are also heat resistant and they're winter hardy to negative 25 degrees. So that means you want to plant them in your ground and you can have a living border starting this year. Now this 18-piece collection, it includes 3 different varieties. You'll see this red web. We have these varieties, they come from Guatemala, Costa Rica, and the Pacific Northwest. And the reason that we picked these varieties is because, in our opinion, they are the very best, having the richest colors like that. That actually, the color evolves during the course of the year, from greens into the red hues like that. You can see the silverine. And not only that, but they grow so quickly. Each one of your 18 pieces is going to create an entire 1 foot in diameter plant by the end of the first year. So imagine. Each one. So that's an 18-foot border. 18 square feet of mass planting.
Can we show the rock wall?
Yeah.
Because this is another example. There was a long crack within that wall, and nothing would have grown there.
Exactly. Hens and Chicks, they fill the niche.
That's perfect.
Plant them in your borders. Plant them in the rockiest areas. Or you can make really cool designs like this. Dan, I know
like that. That's neat.
You're a pretty regal guy, so why not have your monogrammed garden? You can literally monogram your garden with these Hens and Chicks because they do exactly what you want them to do.
I'll tell you where I found them to be the most effective, and you're seeing it right there.
Yes.
We are doing a lot more hardscaping. In my barn area, I had big boulders, and it was barren, dark, dusty, and just looked terrible. I tried everything. I talked to your father and with Eric, and I go, guys, what am I going to do in that area? And they said, oh, you want to plant succulents? And I went, oh, well, that makes sense. What are succulents? And that's when I found out about Hens and Chicks.
Yeah.
I also used them on a high slope area where I had grass that was actually dangerous to cut. I planted mine a little closer together, usually plant about 6 inches to a foot. A foot is about right. I planted them about 8 inches apart, and in one season, boom, they took over.
Yeah.
But they're manageable, controllable, and you can't kill them.
Exactly, and they grow so quickly.
And in the winter, they're beautiful.
Yeah, and these, even, all year round, these Hens and Chicks, let me back up. If you don't know what a hen and chick is, well, basically, you have a hen. If you can see what you're going to be getting at home, you're getting 18 pieces, which involve these gorgeous hens, and then they start to produce baby chicks all year long. If you guys can see right here, you can see
some here.
chicks that are starting to evolve. And it's so great because you can literally pluck them, plop them down on the ground, and continue.
They grow.
Yeah, and it's so quick and so easy.
It's landscaping made simple. Now, you have to keep in mind again, with this particular set, it's all we've got for the entire season. And whether you make a decision to put some in pots, which you can do, but use them as the problem solution plant.
Exactly. They're going to fill in your cracks. They're going to fill in your crevices, your borders along your walkways, rocky areas. If you have graveled patches, all you have to do, you can pluck them out, just literally pluck them right out of the ground, plop them back in. Anywhere else, you just created
you didn't even dig the hole.
You don't even have to dig. You just literally nestle it in there. And this one plant is going to fill out this entire pot within the first season. And so you're getting 18 individual pieces. Each one of those is going to fill out a pot like this the first year. But it doesn't stop there because you can continually repluck new ones, plant them elsewhere, and continue spreading your hens and chicks love wherever you want.
What I will do, and I'll probably wait until about May. I want to get a little warmer out there. And the ones that I planted in between those big boulders, and you're going to see photos again of boulder gardens.
Yeah.
I'll go out and start pulling a few and just moving them. And
exactly.
by the end of the summer,
it's
grown again.
All the baby chicks that you can pluck and plop and share. That's why we recommend, plant a few sets, you'll have no regrets, because this is a plant that continues to bring you life and bring you this gorgeous, low maintenance succulent ground cover year after year after year. Winter hardy down to -25 degrees. You want to plant these in the ground because that's what these are so spectacular, lining
Look at that.
Your borders like that.
At a price of $51.12, I have seen hens and chicks at our local garden centers.
Yeah.
They're not the same.
They're normally kind of brownish.
Yes. What the Wallines do and what the folks at Roberta's do is they scour the globe for the best looking of the best looking. Take a look at this next photo again. That was a barren rock garden, and those were boulders. And look at how they clung to each one of those areas.
Yeah, that's natural growth. It just spreads like that. How cool is that?
It gives a dynamic. People buy more than one set, and you will not be disappointed. We're going to go off and say hello to Marion. Marion, it is Connecticut where you're calling from. Are you ready for spring?
I'm more than ready, Dan. I bought 2 sets. I'm one of those people, and I adore succulents.
Awesome.
They're Mother Nature's do-it-all plant that I'd never heard of them 2 years ago.
They're brand new.
And now they're my favorite.
They're gaining popularity so quickly.
Where will you plant them, Marion? And 2 sets is a good idea. That way you get a lot more.
I do want a lot more, and they'll be planted in my yard. I even have succulents in pots that bloom back every year, and they winter outdoors.
Yes. They're
no
hardy to -20.
-25 degrees. And these varieties will continue to evolve in their color hues even during the winter season.
Yes, they're just perfect. And I'm thrilled to try Roberta's. I've heard such good things.
Awesome.
Marion, we're dealing with Mother Nature here, and usually Mother Nature doesn't give any guarantees at all. If she had, I would have sued her for my hair loss. But these guys guarantee that they'll grow. Where else do you get a money-back guarantee on plants?
Nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to get the literature that will accompany the set.
Yes.
To give me more ideas and exactly how to plant for best results. So I appreciate that too.
They will be sent to you at the appropriate time for planting in Connecticut.
Great.
So there won't be any guesswork whatsoever. And the best part is, by the end of the summer, you will be thrilled. Next summer, you will be ecstatic because you'll start plucking some of those hens and moving them around. And it's like getting free plants.
Exactly. They keep on giving.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, I'm very excited, and I thank you so much.
Marion,
Marion.
Pardon me. Hang in there for 40 days. Spring
Amen.
is on the calendar, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye-bye. You coming back later in the show, buddy?
I got 2 more.
Come on. We've got more. Wait till you see what's coming up next. Over 1,600 sets ordered. A lot of you are picking up more than one. I've got to tell you, they truly are the answer to problematic gardening. They grow in areas where other things cannot grow. Wait till you see what's coming up next. I grew up in Indiana. The idea of reaching out and plucking a lemon off a tree and eating it,
Non-existent.
pardon me, that was so foreign to me. Now, you're going to be able to do just that no matter where you live. This is the Meyer fast-growing lemon tree. They sell out every single day they've ever been on the air.